up next up. Let them bitches know what's up.
What's up, y'all? We back with another one at the Keep It P Show. It's your host, Miss P, and today we are here with an Atlanta legend for show, really global in my opinion.
Okay, little shawty hit my phone. She said, boy, what's up? I see you blowing up. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. I'm home alone, off of work. Come on, let's
Opinion, you know what I'm saying? Several others. Mr. 217 on the track.
Yeah, what's happening? What it do?
Yeah, I was like, yay. This is cool. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the camera.
You could do both. Whatever feels natural. If you feel like you want to really address something, you can look at the camera. If you feel like I need to feel where you're coming from, you can look at me. The vibe is going to be felt.
Well, yeah. I you know what I'm saying? I mix and match.
Yes, the vibe's going to be felt regardless. So I got to ask, what made you agree to come on the show? Because like we were saying off camera, this is a newer platform. You know, we in the growing phase. It's still growing rapidly, in my opinion. But, you know, so what gave it away for you? Like, what made it, okay.
Just
I'm gonna come keep it peace.
Yeah, for sure. Just really I didn't even know what this was. I just saw you kept showing support in my comments.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is I forgot what you said, but I saw you in my, you know what I'm saying, in my feed, liking and commenting on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when I did finally follow back, I was like, oh, this is, you know what I'm saying, it's a podcast.
Okay.
So when you asked me just off the love that you showed, that made me come down here, you know what I'm saying?
That's important. That makes me feel good. And shout out to also, because it could have been me or I have another team member I work with. Her name is Nzinga, and she helps scout talent. So I can't even tell you which one of us found you would be working. Mm-hmm. But the fact that is one of our, like, I don't even want to call it a strategy because it's genuine. Because if we want you to come, it's for reasons, like, especially because, like, with being in the growing phases, we're looking for people to give this away to just for the love of doing it. So I'm like, yeah, let's show them love. Let's be respectful. Let's know about them to know why we want to come on the show and how to, you know, get them amplified. You know, just make people feel good.
Sure.
So I'm glad that resonated even just over the internet.
Yep.
Yes. So what chapter of life would you feel like you're in right now? What would it be called?
Shoot, man, really probably like slick round 2 or something like that.
Round 2.
You feel me?
That's
you feel me? I think round 2, you know, because I kind of really quit music for like a decade almost.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I like when Bankroll died, I really just took a step back, start going to church, start build a family, all type of stuff, and then like really as of this year, I said I want to do music again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So. I just started just really being consistent with posting, networking online, and yeah, man, like it's going good. You know what I'm saying? So I think like round 2
round
type.
2.
Yeah,
I like that. That's hard. That's the title. Round 2. That's a project.
Yeah, for sure. And I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Young LA definitely inspired me. You feel me?
I love that.
Young LA definitely inspired. Cause I'm like, bro, like. Ain't no expiration date.
Exactly.
Death is the expiration date.
Okay.
But if you're alive, you know what I'm saying?
I just saw, was it Tina Turner or somebody? They was like 70 and doing the dance in the hills, still like just on the like a board floating type shit.
Yeah.
That's fire. I like that. What made you like? What ignited the fire back? Like, because one of my questions was going to be, did you feel like you have the same passion from when you were on your run to now? Like, do you have the same passion? Did you lose some love? Did you have to fall back in love with music? Like, how did it cut back on? And I'm also going to say, because I know how it feels to have to step back from something you love to just, because life, you know, just simply put, I lost my best friend 2 years ago. And now the first day I was supposed to film this podcast. Yeah. So that's the day it happened. So I can relate. What got you back? Like, all right, it's time to get back in that. Like,
man, I never lost the love for it. It was just battling with what God wanted me to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the gift. Like I can turn up at any moment. You know what I'm saying? But it's should I, or how far should I go, or should I? It's like I talk to myself. I talk to myself all the time. Like it's like a superpower. Like, do I use it or not? And I haven't been using it for like years. But like now I got kids, you know what I'm saying, and I'm trying to build something for them. I've tried going back into corporate world, you know what I'm saying, because I'm, you know what I'm saying, very intelligent, you know what I'm saying. So I've worked social media for people like Creflo Dollar. I used to run his social media page. I ran the social media for South Fulton, Atlanta, doing all their photography, social media for their police department, different stuff like that. But I was like, man, this is not going to allow me to build the legacy that I want to for my children. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, I got the superpower. Let me use it. You know what I'm saying? Let me use it. Let me try go ahead get an M real quick. Because I know I can do it. So let me run it up real quick, and then I'll branch out. You know what I'm saying? So I never lost the love. My children, is really, what motivated me to get back to it. And shoot, I feel like it's right. I think like the time like people really want a real Atlanta sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like, well, shoot, okay, I'll go ahead and pop out real quick. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it real quick.
You said something powerful. You said, because I could turn up when I want to.
Yeah.
That was just so strong. The energy behind that, it felt really genuine when you said that, but it also felt like a lesson. A lot of people need to know, like, I have the superpower, because we often search outward for things to elevate us when everything is already in us. So the fact of you knowing I can do this is just a matter of doing it.
Well, let me tell you something. I was filming this show. I was making a show called Dice the Series, and it was going to take off, but like it kind of has some vulgarity and stuff in it. Stuff that I don't think that I should me personally put out into the world. But it was picking up, and for me, being vulgar, grabbing from the lowly part, that's so easy to do. I can make a song about I can do that. What everybody else doing, if I really want to do that way, I could do that twice as better than what they can do. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, how can I use what I have to not deviate people from a wrong path, or from the right path? You feel me? So I think the hardest part isn't about doing it. It's about how can I do it in the most best way, positive. Right. So filtering through, it's like really a maze. You know what I'm saying? Like going through a maze. How can I use what I have to positively impact people without using the lowly elements? You know what I'm saying? So that's really the difficulty. But if I wanted to be like everybody else, I could do it twice as better than them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I can relate. Because I come from an artistic place myself, in a place of intention. But it's like, if I wanted to be, let's just use the word basic. Yeah. To just call it for what it is. That is easy. And it is takes more of a craft to really see how you want to put your art out so it can be digested. Because when you make positive music, or music that is maybe Christian, or music that's promoting the opposite of what everything else is, it has to hit for real. If you want it to resonate, it got to sound good. It got to be catchy. It's actually more pressure, in my opinion, to create a positive song, because it can't be lame.
For sure.
Some positive songs be lame, like super lame. But then some of them, you might come across them like, oh shit, he's rapping about God. Oh, he's rapping. He says positive stuff. Oh, okay, he just sound like just got the common aggression, but it's actually saying something. Yeah. So how do you make sure that you make the type of music or art that will resonate with the younger crowd? And
yeah, so I don't pull away from them. I'm tapped in, like, or all the YNs, everybody you see. I don't pull away from them just because I'm trying to do different. I don't ever pull away from my people.
Right.
The people that's still out here doing that stuff, I pulled away from for like a decade. I really separated myself for like 10 years, 10 years, just to build myself up. And now, you know what I'm saying? But I still keep relationships, you know what I'm saying? Not to name no people, but yeah, just people. Like, so how do I still keep in tune or make sure that it's good? Like, I never lost my touch, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still in tune with those people who are doing it the other way. And not to throw shade on anybody. I respect what everybody got going on. You know what I'm saying? It still take art to be, it still takes skill to even do what Sexy Red is doing. It still takes skill. It still takes craft. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most obvious name throughout there. It's so many. So not to even highlight her, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, put her in negative light. But you know what I'm saying? I have friends who are just like that. We're still friends. You know what I'm saying? And we respect what we got going on. So I just keep all that in my mind when I'm making music. Who I'm talking to, who's gonna be listened to, and it's them. They still listen to me, so I won't pull away from them. I'm still in tune.
Real quick about separation and elevation, because you said both of those words hand in hand. Can we talk about like how sometimes you do have to kind of go into an isolation season or just get to yourself to quiet the noise, because life is always giving you something to give your attention to.
For sure.
So you said you had to kind of separate. What was that journey like? Because I see you talk a lot about God. So tell me about that separation season, because 10 years is a long time.
No, for sure, man. I remember. So I never put it like this until I wrote an Instagram post the other day about my encounter with God, and I wrote in the because I in the post I was acting like I was talking to my younger self, and I told myself, man, God's gonna pay you a visit. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna talk to you. And after I posted, I never I never worded it like that. I always say God spoke to me. Whoop, whoop. I never said God paid me a visit. And it struck me. God paid me a visit in 2015. He paid me a visit. I don't know who you pray to, but the God of the Bible, he visited me in the hospital bed. He muted everything around me and started talking to me. He don't take a breath. It's like continuously running water.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can describe God talking to you. It's a continuous voice. Like, you know how we talking,
Smooth,
breathing,
no pauses.
He kept going, not one period. It's just one straight big sentence. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me, the path I was on was the wrong one. He told me, he just told me a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it scared me. So it really it scared me to death. You know what I'm saying? That God would even speak to me. So that right there shocked me. I stopped that day when I left the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a drug overdose. That day I left the hospital. I said, I'm not finna make no music that's going against God. I'm not finna do nothing. Like, I cut all my girls off. Like, I went cold turkey on everything. Cold turkey, wow. On everything. You know what I'm saying? And it was so, man. I remember just being in the house for 2 weeks straight in my room. Didn't go outside, nothing. I was just playing Clash of Clans. I was just playing Heyday, little stuff on my phone, because I was literally scared to go outside. I was scared to go outside. I was so nerve-wracked of, because the people who gave me the drugs, I thought they was my friend or whatever. But it was like he intentionally did that to me. And when I asked for help, he was like, I looked at him, he was kind of enjoying what I was going through. He didn't even offer to help. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I didn't trust anybody or anything. I was really scared to go out the house. So I was in the house for 2 weeks straight. Shout out to Young Jock. People don't know me and Young Jock got a relationship. He got me out the house. He gave me some money for a beat that he owed me. You know what I'm saying? Pulled up on me in my grandma's house, gave me $1,000. Here you go, man. Take care of yourself. He took me to go get a haircut. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jock. But I remember one time, for real, and this was the last time I went out. So I said I went cold turkey on everything, but it really took me a while to completely separate myself. So I remember the last time I went to the club. So this is like a month and a half later. I'm like, man, God really didn't talk to me. Maybe you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping. Like, God talked to me, maybe I'm tripping. So I started back going to the club, starting back just trying to be myself again. And I remember I was just in the club, and we lit this club opera. So it's like a little section. So we was at the top, and we was looking down at these people, not figuratively, but literally looking down at them. They were just twerking, drinking, smoking. I said, bro, dang, bro, they throwing their life away. They don't even know it. And I was like, bro, this don't even feel right no more. Like, stuff just starting to feel right no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that turned into me start going to church. That's like, I just completely separated. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that been for these 9.5, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I pop back out every once in a while to see my friends, or maybe go to an event, or to, I mentor some people and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been like that this whole time.
So not only I feel like, is it choosing a different path, but do you also feel like it was just like a growing up, or like a rude awakening, or
I would like to say that. I would like to say it's just a part of growing up, but my friends my age, they still on the same thing. I ask myself, dang, is it because I'm getting older? No, my friends my age, they on the same thing we was on 10 years ago. The same thing. They on the same thing. So and I tell myself, dang, if I can go back in time, would I change anything? I don't know. I think it had to happen like that. It had to happen like that. You know what I'm saying?
True. So speaking of going back in time, let's go back to your childhood. Maybe kid years, teen years. What was it like for you growing up in Atlanta? Were you going to church as a kid as well? How was your childhood like?
Man, I'll tell anybody, man, I had the ultimate Atlanta experience. I think I had the poster child Atlanta experience. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, for a short period of time, I lived on the west side by Morris Brown College, but I was too young to remember anything. So by the time I'm really getting aware of life, you know what I'm saying, and I exist, That's when we moved to Sun Valley. We moved to Boulder Crest. You know what I'm saying? So we living at the bottom of Boulder Crest. My brother is rubbing arms with OJ the Juice Man and stuff like that. You know, so that's how I really started getting my hood ties, by my brother being plugged in with OJ the Juice Man. This round 9. Then we moved to Gresham Road, in Flat Shoals. I went to Leslie J. Steele. Like the names I'm throwing out, people from around what they know. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's only a couple elementary schools in the hood. It's Sky Haven and Leslie J. Steele. You either went to one of those. I went to Leslie J. Steele. Went to McNair Middle. I went to a couple of magnet schools. You know what I'm saying? That's really how I think high school was cool. I think the thing that really made me the person I am right now is my elementary school. 4th to 6th grade, I went to a magnet school. And in those 3.5 years, I really became who I am. Still, this person I am,
at such a young age.
I became him in 4th through 6th grade in this magnet school. You know what I'm saying? But I went to Golden Glide. I went to the flea market on County Road on Glenwood. We went to Gresham Road Day. Everything that you can say about Atlanta experience, I done that. You know what I'm saying? I witnessed the snap era firsthand, the crunk era, every era of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I don't witnessed it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how my lifestyle was. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't just say we just really in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? We was like at the top of the bottom. We was at the top of middle class. We was at the top of the bottom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I did have a mom and a stepdad. Came from 2-parent household. But when I, you know what I'm saying, got kicked out of the house, when I moved to my grandma's house, that's when I really got in the street. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's when I got in the street.
I saw a video of you doing the Whoop Rico.
Yep. Let me tell you something, bro. We was so on it when Whoop Rico dropped. We went to the skating ring that week when the dance was just going viral. So we was battling. Like, we were going to go glide, like my crew versus your crew. Man, not no skate crew. We had dance crew. Dance crew. Look, man, we was whooping Rico. Them folks didn't know what we was doing. It was so new, but we was up on it. You know what I'm saying? Man, them folks didn't know what we was doing, man. And we was killing it too, but they didn't know what we was doing. So they just looked. It's like, but what these folks doing?
I was so salty. I forgot my speaker. I was gonna ask you to do the Whoop Rico.
Oh, but I would pipe it up too. I would have. I was gonna say, nah, I ain't finna do. No, I would have piped it up for you.
Peanut, he got the first verse and Lean with it, Rock with it. He came in here, we was in here doing Lean with it, Rock with it. Like,
for real, yep.
Like, that's so cool. So speaking of this whole snap era, the crunk era, the futuristic era, all of it's basically, like you said, making a comeback. Yeah. It's like we're in the remake era. That's what my husband called it. So I like that name.
For sure.
So how do you feel about the remake era? Are you excited? Like you said, Young LA inspired you. Because, and even Dro, like these older songs are coming back. People are remixing these beats. How does that make you feel? How do you look at it?
It's crazy because I never thought that when you think about sampling and remaking stuff, you think of stuff like the Isley Brothers or Michael old stuff. But now they sampling stuff when I was a little boy. It's like, am I old now? You know what I'm saying? But I think about it, shoot, I'm 31 now. That music was 15 years ago. It is kind of old now. You know what I'm saying? So
classic.
When I really got me, or when I really started paying attention to it is when Playboi Carti dropped his album and like Weezy sampled Rich Kids. And I was like, bro, I never thought to sample the Rich Kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know that was like music we should sample, because like I told you, like we think of old stuff, but now, you know what I'm saying? So that really inspired me to like take my stab at it, like remix a couple of records and stuff like that. So I'm loving it, and it happens every 10 years. It does the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Every 10 years, it's gonna repeat itself.
Which era do you think yours sounds more like? Like, would you say futuristic or would you say snap? Like,
definitely snap. Definitely snap, because snap was kind of embedded in me. When I was first making beats, that was what I was listening to. I was listening to snap. That's what I was listening to. So that's in me. You know what I'm saying? By the time futuristic came, you know what I'm saying, I was still, doing snap and stuff like that. But definitely snap.
So are you working with any new artists with these older Atlanta sounds? Like, are you trying to, like, what's going on?
Yeah, so I just, man, like right now, I tell anybody, like, I'm really not seeking anything. I'm really not chasing down anybody. Anybody that I've been working with lately, they've been, you know what I'm saying, they've been hitting me up. So this one dude, his name is Zucchini. You know what I'm saying? His Slay, he called his fan base the Slayers or something like that. But he was really the first one that popped off. He asked like a couple months ago, like, hey man, I want some of that old Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Can I? So I sent it to him. And he dropped the project, and it's going up. You know what I'm saying, on some old Atlanta stuff. So Zucchini is really one, and shouts out to him. You know what I'm saying? That's really one of the first ones. Working with Daryl Bailey, a lot of TikTok stars. Let me see. And a lot of people in my DM right now that I ain't gonna mention till it actually come out. You know what I'm saying? But some big artists too. Like some people like, dang, like I only been making content or telling people I'm back making beats for like 2.5 weeks, and like some big celebrities that hit me up now wanting beats and stuff like that.
Timing.
So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, when it come out, because let me tell you, young producer, I was the first one to be like, boy, I got so and so on my song, but it's coming out, but the song don't ever come out. And they be sad, or people like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't speak on nothing I got until it's actually out.
I've learned that too. Even when it come to guests on the show, I'm like, I keep it on the need to know, which is, my team. And that's it. Wait till they come, then I'll say something, because you just never know the energy, or you may have spoke too soon. You just never know.
Yep.
And that's not with everything, because I definitely feel like what's for you is always going to be for you. But sometimes I just feel like it's just best to move in silence.
Yeah.
So speaking about big artists sliding in your DMs, what was it like working with the big artists? Like when Rich Kids was popping off in the beginning, Travis Porter, 2 Chainz, and you were a part of that, like that run and everything moving so fast. What was it like?
Man, I don't believe in manifestation, but I do believe if you think about something and you put your feet and mind and energy and you chase it down, it'll happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's basically the definition.
But I don't how people think. Okay, what I mean by manifestation is they think like if you cut out a picture or something, or like it's magic. Like I don't believe in it's gonna pop out the sky. I believe whatever you walk towards, put your mind, heart, and energy towards, that's what you're gonna get.
I gotta speak for the vision board community really quick. Hi, president of the vision board. But no, so what it is with a vision board, it's not like, oh, if I put it right here, it's gonna pop out the sky. It's still a faith without works thing is there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just when you see it, it's just programming your subconscious. You know what I'm saying? So like the human brain, the mind, even in the Bible, it says like protect your mind. So your mind is everything. So if in the back of your mind you seeing this every day, even if you're not paying attention to it, it's basically programming like subliminally to where that's just the energy you're in. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So it's not like a put on the wall.
Well, yeah, So I've been misinformed, because I think like people like they just get, and like
some people are shallow with it.
I think I just been on the shallow side.
But no, it's not. It's way more of a deeper concept.
You know what? And actually, let me tell you this: for my senior project, I had to make a vision board. They said I had to do that.
Even in the Bible, say write the vision and make it plain.
Everything, everything I wrote down, it came to pass. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I don't but the mystical. Because it is a kind of connotation. I think when people think manifest, I think they think it is associated with some type of mysticalness. So no, that's just the aspect that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, sometimes I do. Sometimes I go along with it. But no, I've been thinking about working with Travis Porter and 2 Chainz and the whole street says. I remember when I was 14 years old, I said I'm gonna work with them. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Travis Porter was I made a Twitter account just because of Travis Porter. They was releasing their new single, their music video, and you had to sign up for Twitter to get to see the video. I signed up for Twitter just so I can watch their video. Oh, wow. I said, but I'm going to work with Travis Porter. I used to make beats for them. I used to try to send stuff to them, but it happened years and years later. I worked with everybody I said I wanted to work with, even 2 Chainz. I worked for everybody I said I wanted to work with.
So that's like speaking it into existence. Yeah, and you were probably doing that just not even. Knowing,
not even knowing,
I'm being serious about this or intentional. So, that's powerful. That's real. I like that.
And I'm still on that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like you said, it's all about sowing and reaping. I think that's what it is. You reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? So I like to use that connotation. You know what I'm saying? So,
do you feel like this round 2, like? This is what you probably expected the first round. Like, when I first started doing music, because I never told you, but I do music, you want to pop instantly. For you, I don't know if it happened instantly, but you struck where most people don't make it that far to work with these people. So do you feel like this round is like, okay, we going all the way? Like, what's the goal? Is it like mainstream? Is it Grammys? Is it like I'm going all the way, fame, fortune, the whole,
This is what I tell a lot of people. I tell young people, I tell everybody. Man, just put the work in. I don't know what the end result is for real. I know that I'm trying to get some wealth for my family and for my kids. However, whatever form that comes in, if it's in the form of a song going triple platinum, if it's in the form of a movie, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really not seeking anything right now. I'm just gonna put the work in every day. I'm going to put the work in and see what comes from it. You know what I'm saying? So I really can't even say I can't say
Right.
what the destination is, but I know I'm gonna put in the work every day. That's gonna be something good. You feel me?
I like that because it's not so much pressure on it, and it's
Yeah.
still a positive outlook. It's like, look, I don't know how far this gonna go, but I know I'm about to.
Let me tell you, when I was younger, like I really had to just I don't know, settle down in my mind and my heart. When I was young, but I used to say, "Boy, I'm finna be doing this." I'm finna,
Mm-hmm.
but I used to be like a little Kanye West and Soulja Boy mixed together. Like I used to be so like on it, like, boy, y'all can't tell me nothing, boy. I'm finna, but the thing is, everything I said I want to do. I when I was 14, I said, "Well, I'm gonna do birthday bash." I thought I was gonna do it when I was 16. When I was 16, but I said I'm gonna do birthday bash this year. Didn't happen. I thought it was gonna happen when it was 19, but I'm gonna do birthday bash. I stopped saying it. I did it when I was 20. You feel me? I
Mm-hmm.
did birthday bash when I was 20. That's when birthday bash was really something in Atlanta. Like, oh, you did birthday bash? I did birthday
Mm-hmm.
bash. I did everything that a young Atlanta artist is supposed to do. I done did it. You know what I'm saying? But I used to just say it all the time. I'm finna do this. I'm finna do that. And it happened. But now I'm on some. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just finna put the work in, bro. Like, if you make beats every day and you networking and you showing up to this, what's something good got to happen.
Okay.
That's where I'm on. Something good got to happen out of this.
I like that, being in motion, and it's also a form of just releasing, so you can like kind of relieve some of the pressure of putting the work in. So it's
Yeah.
like, what goals do you have right now? Like for me personally, I'll give you an example. I'm working on systems and habits. You know what I'm saying? I also have adapted the concept of just basically releasing and letting go of anything, even things that may be stressing me out when it comes to work. You know what I'm saying? Just learning to have fun with it, not put too much pressure on it. So, but in the same breath, also trying to implement more structure. So, do you have like daily goals or daily habits? You know, they say success is found in your routine. So,
Mm-hmm.
what are some of those goals look like since you have got back in the swing of things? What does a normal day look like for you schedule wise?
Man, and so I wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock, right? I wake
Mm-hmm.
up in the morning 5 o'clock, just have an hour to myself from 5 to 6. At 6 o'clock, I'm getting my kids ready for school. Three of them, you know what I'm saying? Getting my three little boys ready for school, let their mama sleep, you know what I'm saying, with the little baby. Take them to school about 7:30. They at school. I come back, you know what I'm saying, 7:30 to about 9 something. I'm having a little more time scheduling my posts for the day. I'm making my content for the day, you know what I'm saying? Then I go, you know what I'm saying, do my little occupation I got going on, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That take all day. Then when I
Okay.
come back, I get my kids from my wife get my kids. So um I link back up with my family around 6:30. But from 6:30 to 9:30, but I gotta be with my kids. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And then from 9:30 or 10 o'clock, I just gotta stay up
You
and do
clock in.
everything and do everything I gotta do. And I even told myself before I get here, like I had to cook dinner for my kids and for my wife, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I told myself I'm not gonna sacrifice being a husband or a father for this. So
Okay.
my goal right now is to pull all this off while doing that and not dropping the ball. Period.
You can do it.
That's my goal.
I
And it's
love it.
hard.
It's
I'm
hard.
like, bro,
When I tell you I could relate,
I'm cooking, bro. I'm like, bro, how I'm gonna do this, bro? Like, bro, I got a whole board, bro. I got a whole list of stuff I'm supposed to be doing. I got stuff I got to edit. I got beats I got to send out. I got projects that, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff happened in the past 2 weeks.
okay,
I'm like, I'm gonna do all this, bro. I'm gonna
man,
do it, bro. That's my.
I was in the bed. I was like, dang, I don't have time for a nap because
Mm-hmm.
I got this. I'm like, wait a minute, wait. Let me change the narrative. I'm glad I got this stuff to do
Yeah.
because you know they say you can't complain, you can't be mad when it's a lot on your plate when the goal was to eat. So I'm like, you know what, I'm thankful for this. So give some advice to the people that are working that 9 to 5 and probably do have a family, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, very involved with the family, whether they be male or female, but just like in that cycle and then still want to, you know, pursue another career or chase a dream or build something else outside of the normal 9 to 5 like
Mm-hmm.
lifestyle.
So like I said, during my hiatus, I went to corporate. I tried to just be a regular person. I was like, bro, you know what? Not a regular person. There's nothing wrong. Like I said, I tried not using my superpower. I said, bro, you know what? I'm just at the
It's a
side.
beautiful way to say that.
Yeah, I just say, I got the superpower. I'm just not going to utilize it. I'm just going to see, it just wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? But so like I said, man, I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes, bro. Now that I know it's gonna be a better run this time. But yeah, I done been so up before, but I'm talking about some. I remember when I was like 22, making the same amount. I used to brag on myself. I used to tell myself, I'm making the same amount as a doctor, boy. I ain't go to no school, but I'm making the same amount, more. Blew it all. Blew it, thinking, boy, I should have made so many investments. I could have bought a Chick-fil-A. I could have done anything. I done bought dogs, bought clothes, went on trips, doing all this and that, and thinking, oh, it's gonna be like this forever, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn the hard way. So I learned the importance of just having another source of income, whether it's hustling. Like my main thing was videography and photography. So like I said, I did that for Creflo Dollar. I did that for the city of South Fulton. I did all this stuff, and it's good to have that foundation until you take off. You know what I'm saying? Until you get that big gig, until you get that next hit single, and until your publishing come back. It's nothing wrong. And I think this generation has shamed it so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, like you work a job, like it shamed it so bad to like people ain't getting no job.
Okay.
But shoot, like I got 4 kids and a wife, you know what I'm saying? So yes, I do, like what I do is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I do cool work, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a photographer, videographer. That's how I got in with Bankroll, by being his cameraman. So the work I do is cool, but I still have a job, you know what I'm saying? Until one of these songs take off. So you need that foundation, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with having something, you know what I'm saying, that you're gonna get, and you can use it to flip it. Like I got a whole family, but if you single, you ain't got no kids, you ain't got no take them checks, put it into your podcast, ain't nothing wrong with that until it take off. And guess what? I told myself, but even if I get a song with Drake going crazy on the radio, if I can go to work, I'm still gonna go to work, boy. Because I'm still gonna go to work, just cause. Yeah. Even if I don't need it, but I'm still finna go until I really can't go. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely start the businesses. That might be my work. Yeah, I'm saying, not necessarily clock in, but I'm still gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna do all that. You
gonna make sure the foundation never.
For sure. Yeah. Let my kids have one of them. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
What are some outside of music or long term businesses you see yourself having?
I ain't gonna lie, like I've been trying to start the ministry, and I have done the ministry. You know what I'm saying? Like, on my page, I highlighted it. Channel 11, they came out and highlight some stuff I was doing for my hood. But I think I said I didn't know the end goal. I think that's the end goal for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I used to be shy to even speak about this, but now I'm settled on who I am. Probably, I keep saying probably. Yeah, it's probably going to be having a church sometime in the next decade or so. But the thing is, I think I rushed it. I think I was trying to do that, like my hiatus. That's what I was trying to do, build that up and stuff like that. But it's just, I don't think it was a time for it. Right. So I'm like, okay, let me use my superpower real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my own fund so I can start my own, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So
I do believe in the scripture, or I don't know if you want to call it scripture, or the saying, like your gift will make room for you. So I feel like when you are the type of person you are and you doing your work, you in your craft, you meet people, you network, I feel like it's building community, that's what it's all about, giving back to the community, being involved with the kids. That is doing, the Lord's work, or whatever you feel like your moral compass is or come from. I feel like, giving back and putting, just putting people on, also putting people in position, being able to take care of your family. You give that vibe like 1,000%.
Appreciate it.
I could see you at I did a career day at Maze. Yeah. I did it for 2 years. I could see you doing stuff like that.
Let me tell you something. Things. I did a whole tour in Georgia. I went to maybe I can't even count how many counties, but I know I spoke to at least 3,000 students doing this thing called Hope Givers. So I had D.Y. Kings with me. We was going on tour. I got hired by this company. It's a mental health agency. So the goal was to mix mental health awareness with music and arts. So they hired me, man, gave me a good little salary. You know what I'm saying? Paid for me to have a mental health class. It was one straight 11-hour class. Like, I think it had a couple of breaks in it, but I had to take a class to get mental health first aid certified. I'm still mental health first aid certified until November of this year. You know what I'm saying? So I had to make a slideshow of mental health awareness, mental health practices, self-care, suicide prevention. I had to make a whole slideshow of that, intertwine it with music, and make it a whole 60-minute presentation. And we went on the road to probably like 20 high schools, all ethnic. Most of them was all white. Sometimes it was in the rich community. Sometimes it was in the sticks, like in Calhoun and Dotry. I forgot how Dotry. I think that's how you pronounce it.
In the country,
man,
like,
we was everywhere.
Georgia,
you know what I'm saying? Giving these speeches, and now that was probably one of the best sagas of my life. That Hope Givers period. That was amazing.
You are very dynamic.
Yeah.
I feel like people will know you in one light, and if they know you personally, I think it takes to know you personally. But you just think like, oh, like music producer, oh, he was with so and so and so and so, and it's like, like you said, you chose a different path than the average person in the music industry or hip hop community, as far as that lit lifestyle. And it's just like, this is the longest interview we had so far. Okay,
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I'm sorry, sometimes I'm long-winded. I be telling myself, this how I'm talking to you.
I think you probably coming in second or if y'all time for two, you and Peanut, because it's substance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really necessarily think it's hella long-winded. I think that we're actually having like, it's a good conversation because people be like, oh, it's over already?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm over here. I hate to even have to wrap it up, to be honest. Just being frank. Yeah. I couldn't even smoothly wrap it up and just like act like I could just close it off. It was just like so much more to be said.
For sure.
Definitely got to be a part 2. You said you on round 2. We got to do a round 2 of this.
Oh, man. And this time, bro. Yeah,
the next time you come back, it's going to be so, update. Oh, my gosh. Yep. Yes. 217, ladies and gentlemen. Say the tag. Come on.
I can't even look. I sampled myself in that tag, but it was in the song. Anyway, hey man, it's your boy, man. Keep it P, right?
The Keep It P Show.
The Keep It P Show. Hey man, it's your boy 217. Right now with the Keep It P. Keep that. Keep all this. Hey man, it's your boy 217. Right now we at the Keep It P Show, and I'm signing out. 217 on the track, man.
I forgot to ask. Where you get that name from?
Jeezy.
Why 217?
Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy gave me the name. When he was on his run, when I was walking up and down in the hood hearing nothing but Jeezy, that became my favorite rapper. I seen him in his music video with Bun B, UGK. The song's called Get Throwed. And he was like, cheers, your boy, Mr. 17.5. He had Mr. 17.5 on his hat. I said, well, that's me. I'm Mr. 217. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
He said that. That's probably his birthday.
It's my birthday, but I got it straight from Jeezy. Yep.
That's lit, man. Y'all, this has been a Keep It P exclusive. We got to start a series, like an Atlanta series. Like, this is going to kick off the Atlanta series. I'm going to start getting back on camera. Y'all know y'all miss me. But this is like, we got the classics coming through here. You know what I'm saying? We had Jose Guapa. Like, if it's like somebody maybe in California may or may not know, but it's like the city, the culture, the sound come back. I feel like this is so important.
For sure.
I'm even from Old National. I was able to come back, circle, and start something in my own hometown. So this is all just history in the making. I'm so happy you came.
Yeah, I'm part 2. I'm definitely. I'm already now. We put it in the air. I'm definitely, but that's something I'm gonna be looking forward to because I keep tracking my progress.
Next time,
for sure.
What's in store? Pop your shit. What they got to look forward to?
Let's see, man. I can't even, like I said, I can't even tell you right now. Right now, I'm just slowly this is only week 2 of me saying I'm gonna do this again.
Okay.
So I can't even tell you. I'm just gonna keep going. Just follow me at 217 ATL.
We got the exclusive, y'all. This is the Keep It P Show. You already know it's your host, Miss P, and we are signing off. 217 on the track. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. All right, bye.
About to run the money up, about to run the money